The Metrodome in Minneapolis, where close to 64,000 people are in attendance for what should be an excellent matchup between Arizona and Minnesota. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Both teams come into today's game pretty fired up. Let's go down to the field for the opening kickoff. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. They'll get the ball here at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Peterson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. And he's knocked out at the 37. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
He's looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the right. It's picked. Nice pick with a safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 26. Liner comes to the line under center. They'll come up in an I this time. Little handoff. He's dropped at the 22. James gains about 4 yards on the play. From the 22-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They give it to the fullback. And he's decleated at the 19. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. They line up at the 19. Minnesota brings in their nickel package. And they're coming after him. Tackle right around the 16-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
Kick is up. And he makes it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Brought down at the 27. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Little handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
Man in motion. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. Brings it in. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
It's the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He needs to get rid of it. The hit came just as he got the ball away.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing with the throw. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, and that's frustrating for a defense. They had good coverage on the play. The receiver just found a way to catch that one.
He's looking to throw. Guns it right. He got depleted. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Again with the run. And he's hammered at the 33. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Shienko, the man in motion. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Peterson. Trent comes away with about 2 yards on the toss play.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Oh, my. The quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. So the score is still the Vikings 0, the Cardinals 3. Drops back on 1st down. He throws it. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Liner comes to the line with 3 wide. He's dropped around the 48-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play. They line up at the 48. Liner is under center. Single backfield. Man in motion. Looks to pass. He's running out of time. Pass is complete. And he made a great open field tackle. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
James takes the handoff. And they get him about the 43-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. They go with the toss. And he's drilled at the 48-yard line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Gets the punt away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Drops back on first down. Catch is made. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. Completed for a 10-yard gain. That'll make it second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Hands it to the back. Brought down at about the 31. Peterson only gained a couple, but he was able to pick up the first. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. The Cardinals line up with a nickelback. Give to the tailback. The defender gets him to the ground. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
And they get him at the 31. Peterson gets around 3 on that halfback counter play.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Back to throw. Throws out left. Tackled at the 43-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Single back formation. They give it to the tailback. What a brutal hit. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Under heavy pressure. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And that's the second interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
From their own 40-yard line. The Cardinals come out with the offset I. It's the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Feeds it to the back. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. James gets about 4 yards on the play. Arizona comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Liner drops back. Fires it out. He's there for the catch. He took a shot at the 45, and that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He punts it. He fields it at the 17. He's tackled at the 25. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Jackson will look to pass. Completed. Brought down at the 30. Peterson gains a handful of yards on that reception. That'll bring up second down. Minnesota lines up in a double tight set. Jackson hands it off straight ahead. Cuts back and he's dropped. Gain of a handful, and so it'll be third down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Short throw to the right. Tackled at the 36-yard line. So on third and short, they move the chains with the pass.
And that was a good job by the receiver that time, knowing just how much he needed for that first down. Didn't get anything extra, but he got the first down.
Little handoff. Brought down behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back to pass. He throws on the run, and they get him at the 44-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. It goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. And the last guy gets him. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Jackson has completed every pass on this drive. He's dropped around the 18-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Jackson drops back to pass. Throws it short, and it's completed. He's in. Touchdown.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
And here's the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 26-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will start at the 26-yard line. 2 tight end set. He doesn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Arizona sends a man in motion to the left. They're going to pitch it. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. James gets around 3 on that toss to the halfback. And they have 3 receivers bunched. He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. It just slips out of his hand. He couldn't find his intended target, and now they'll likely be forced to punt the ball. So, it's 4th down. The Cardinals line up to punt. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Wade fields it at the 34. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Jackson gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 7-3. Shotgun formation. Looks to pass. Dumps it out right. Drops the sure pick. Wade wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Jackson steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in an I this time. Handoff on the draw. Tackled around the 50-yard line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 25. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Looks to pass. Passes it. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Bolden wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 25. Sets up the play action. It's caught. A little trickery by the quarterback paid off in a big way.
You know, really the best quarterbacks are almost magicians out there on the field. A little sleight of hand, little make you look here and think you see something you don't really see, and then they burn you on the back end.
Knocked out at the 25. Nice job on the toss play there.
Boy, if you can get that block on the edge out there, when you have a guy with this kind of speed and quickness, it just makes that play so much easier. And defensive coordinators go crazy. That's the one thing any defense should be able to do, is contain that outside pitch.
Throws it short. He's tackled around the 21-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. It's a fumble. Smith recovers the loose ball. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
Arizona lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He's looking to throw. Guns it out. He catches another. Tackled around the 17-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
And it's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. He kicks it off from his own goal line. Drilled at the 25. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Jackson lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Peterson on the handoff. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. The Vikings come out in a single back formation. He's dropped at the 38.
Well, there's just no question about it that Adrian Peterson is one of the true up-and-coming stars in this league. He's one of those guys that you can almost feel yourself going, every time he touches the football, because he always has a chance to take it the distance.
He's brought down around the 39-yard line, maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Jackson with the give. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
I just don't know if there are running backs in the game today that have the raw physical skills that Adrian Peterson has. This guy, not only is he tough, he's proven to be tough because teams are obviously trying to beat him up a little bit now. But you can see when he gets just a little bit of a crack of a hole, he is through it so fast that people just can't anticipate that kind of speed.
What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
He drops back, fires it right, and it's picked. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Arizona sends a man in motion to the left. They'll throw on 1st down. He needs to make a decision, and they get him there for the sack. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Throws to the middle. Can't complete it. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation from their own 20-yard line. Minnesota brings in their nickel package. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 27. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Come on, D. Let's roll. Let's roll. Go, baby. Let's get off this field, man. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Little handoff. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. 3 yards there. That brings up second down. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line. Jackson lines up under center. Single set backfield this time. It's the tailback. Hit hard at the 45. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Taylor lines up as the deep back, I formation. Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the middle. Tackle at the 50. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He punts it. They down it at the 1. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
On the ground with a tailback. And the offense gives up the safety. Not a real good job on that play.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Drilled at the 47-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Jackson lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at midfield. Peterson gets 3 yards on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Looking to throw. Gets the pass away. He makes a great open field tackle. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Looks for a man open. Yankovic was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Offset I formation in the backfield. Defense is getting pressure. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Just a little dump play, and he uses his speed to pick up huge yardage.
And from the quarterback standpoint, nobody sees in the statistics that that was just a little pass and a great speedy receiver out there. All they see is a nice big gain.
Minnesota looking to go up by 2 scores. Jackson lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time. Looking to throw. He'll try the end zone. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Peterson lines up as the deep back, I formation. It's the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He drops back to pass, scans the field, fails to connect with the pass. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
The kick is up. Right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Decent kick. And he'll return this one from the 7. He's tackled at the 31. On their previous possession, they gave up the safety. Let's see if they have more luck on this drive. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Leinart with the give. He's tackled at about the 31. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. Arizona comes to the line with 3 wide. Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 33. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Back to pass. Throws it short. Great open field tackle. 4th down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out. 4th down. The Cardinals line up to punt. Wade will be the return man. He gets it away. Wade takes it at the 21. Brought down at the 30. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The defense sets up in the nickel. It's the tailback. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. 5 DBs on the field. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. In and out of his hand. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Looks to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Sacked. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
He gets it away. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. Lining up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looks down the field. Oh, and he dropped it. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Liner drops back. Makes the throw out to his left. What an open field tackle. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Dropped behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 35. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
First down, looking to throw. Moves up in the pocket. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 17. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Gives to the back. Brought down at the 10s. The running back picks up 6 on that play. 2 minutes to go in the half. They're 10 yards away. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. They go with the toss. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Looking to throw. Throws out right. There for the reception. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Drops back. Goes for the end zone. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
The defense is in the nickel. He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. Had his hands on it and dropped it.
Fourth down.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This one is from 21 yards out. Right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Kicks it off. He's hammered at the 25. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Minnesota lines up with 3 receivers. Steps up in the pocket. They picked it off. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
James gets the handoff to the right. And they get him at the 27. James only gets about a yard there on the halfback counter. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He's dropped at about the 21. The pass play gives them a gain of 6.
You know, that's good recognition that time by the quarterback. He saw the man-to-man coverage. He goes to the out route. That's pretty easy to get done.
The coaching staff won't be very happy after that miss. They brought him in for the specific purpose of making those kinds of kicks, and a few more of those misses, he might want to start looking to pack up his house because he might just be out of a job. And the score remains the Cardinals 9, the Vikings 12. He looks to throw on first down. He throws left, and it's caught. Tackled at about the 39-yard line. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
Short throw to the right. Makes the reception. And he's knocked out right around the 38-yard line. Loss of a yard on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
He drops back. Not much time to throw. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. Rice was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Back to pass. Throws it. And it's knocked down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Kluwe awaits the snap. Gets it away cleanly. He drops it. It looked like he just simply dropped that one.
As a returner now, the #1 rule, if you can't catch it cleanly, just get the heck out of the way. You cannot have a play like that happen to your football team.
Jackson hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 18-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Here's the kick. He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He kicks it. Dropped at the 30. They'll get the ball here at the 30. Let's see if the QB just heaves it up there and one of his guys can come down with it. Liner drops back to pass. Going for it all. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Vikings 15, the Cardinals 9. The kick. Gathered at the 6. He's tackled at the 34. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. He drops back. Strong throw. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Bolden is the man in motion. Back to pass. Throws it out. And he caught it. He's tackled at the 45. He was looking to the right the whole time, finding his man for a pretty good gain.
So many times in offenses now, we see them reading only one half of the field. That time he stayed off to his right side, went through the progressions, and found the open guy.
James takes the give. Just a yard there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Man in motion. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He throws right. And they get him at the 39-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Second down now with 10 to go. Lines up with 4 wide. Leinart hasn't missed yet. He's running out of time. Tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He drops back. Dumps it out left. No completion.
Passes fastball incomplete.
It's fourth down. The Cardinals are lining up to punt it away. Wade is back deep to return. Punts it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Here's the give. Knocked out at the 29-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and that will bring up second down. From their own 29-yard line. Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. He didn't get a ton of yardage on that carry, but he did move the sticks.
Well, one thing you know as a running back, as long as they keep moving the sticks, they're going to keep giving you the ball. Picked up the first down, did his job.
On the ground with a tailback. And he just got hammered. So they get 5 yards there on the halfback draw. They line up at the 37. The Vikings come out in a single back formation. Looks to pass. He needs to get the pass off. And he catches it. He's dropped right around the 48-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
And they'll run him again. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Peterson picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd and 8. Single back formation. Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Almost picked. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
On play action, brings this one in. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Kluwe to punt. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 19. Not much you can do on the return team there.
Great kick and even better coverage. Boy, it sure makes winning the field position battle a lot easier when you have special teamers like this.
They hand it off. Hit and drop behind the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
They'll give it off here. What a hit! A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 24-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. The Cardinals line up to punt. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 46. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. He's under a heavy rush. Rolled, knocks it down. The end coach was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Second down.
From the 46-yard line. Jackson is lined up under center. Single backfield. Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 45. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. From the 45-yard line. One-man backfield. Jackson set to go to the air. Looks down the field. Going deep with this one. Picked off. Why did he even make that pass?
Good, Tom. I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They line up at the 31. They'll come out in the I. Looking to throw. Not much time to throw. Batted away. Smith was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. They line up in the I formation, and they use motion. Drops back. He needs to get rid of it. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
They'll throw on 1st down. Throws while on the run. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Feeds it to the back. Loose football. And they keep control of the ball. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Minnesota lines up with 5 defensive backs. Arizona sends a man in motion. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Excellent open field tackle. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
There's a play fake with the catch. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
To the end zone. Griffin knocks it down. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Offense facing 2nd and goal now. Ball on the 1. The Cardinals come out with the offset eye. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Looking to throw. Passes. End zone. Into traffic. And it's picked off. He's hit hard on the play. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
You know, it's so easy to be really critical of a quarterback in this situation, but sometimes defensive players just make remarkable plays, and that was just a great defensive play.
They go with the run. Good effort to push it out of the end zone. It looked like he was going to be dropped for a safety. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Huge pressure by the defense. And they get him around the 11-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Peterson on the give. He's dropped at the 12. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
Jackson looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. 4 yards there on the scramble. From their own 16-yard line. Jackson is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Peterson on the inside handoff. He's brought down around the 28-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
He drops back. He needs to get the pass off. The backer picks it off. To the 20, to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
Huge kick here. This will be for the lead. Extra point is good. Arizona up a point. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 22. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. 4 wide receiver package out there. Jackson looking to throw on first down. He's tackled at the 27, and they get 5 yards from that completion.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid game.
Minnesota is going with the offset eye backfield. Man in motion. Rolling right. Is there for the catch. And they get him at the 40. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Peterson takes the handoff. Brought down around the 48-yard line. And what a run.
Yeah, I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 44. They come out in a nickel. Huge hit. Peterson gets 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Dumps it out right. And they get him at the 39-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
A nasty hit at the 16. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1.
I don't think the defense was fooled on that one. It was like they were sitting back in the huddle listening in. The halfback with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. Gain of about a yard, and that makes it 3rd down.
The Cardinals come out in a single back formation. Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. There for the catch. He's brought down right around the 48-yard line. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
With show being the operative word there, it has been a show watching this guy from the beginning of his career.
First down now and 10 to go. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Cardinals 16, the Vikings 15. Leinart with play action. Gets away. It's completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 42. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Drops back to pass. Fires it left. Brings it in. He's dropped around the 22-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Leinart gives it up the middle. And they get him at the 17. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. Leinart comes to the line with 3 wide. They hand it off. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Drops back to pass. Looks left. Throw. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. They're crowding the line. He didn't get back to the line. That's what you call a great individual effort.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 3-yard line. A couple of yards there.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Not much time to throw. He's dropped. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's hammered at the 22-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll go to work at the 22. Jackson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Drops back on first down. Pass is complete. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Gain of about a yard. That brings up second down. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 34. Minnesota is going with the offset eye backfield. Play action. Sacked on the play. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head. Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Kluwe is waiting for the snap. Gets the punt away. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. James lines up as the single back. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Arizona motions right. He's tackled at about the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 5. That'll bring up 3rd down. 5 DBs on the field. Drops back to pass. Rolls right. It's broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Gets the punt away. They down it at the 4-yard line. Just an excellent punt there, Chris. That really puts them in a tough situation.
Well, you can say that again. Now they're going to have to go the length of the field to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. And what we've seen so far out of this offense, that's going to be a tall order.
Throws it short. Picked off. Gets in for the touchdown. Great play by the defender. He was able to take it for 6.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
Here's the kick. It's good. More than 9 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. And the score, the Cardinals 26, the Vikings 15. The kick. Runs over tackler. They get him at the 19-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The Vikings line up with an offset eye backfield. Peterson on the give. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. 3 yards there.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Jackson will look to pass. Goes through his read. Dropped an easy one. Rice was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 22. 5 DBs on the field. Drops back. Scans the field. Pass incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
Gets the punt away. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. James lines up as the single back. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled around the 36-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
James again. He doesn't get back to the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Play action. Strong throw to his left. And they get him at the 48-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
They hand it off. He lost yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Hope goes in motion. Liner takes it back, throws it short. Brought down around the 49-yard line. Not much there on the screenplay. James lines up as the single back. Fakes to the back. He throws right. Catch is made. And he's knocked out at about the 41. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. And they get him at the 23. Just about 3 yards there.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Back to throw. Throws it out. This pass is incomplete. The wide receiver is unable to make the grab. The pass was too far out of his reach.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. Brought down around the 29-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Tackled at the 45. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. James gains around 8 yards on the run. 2nd and 2 coming up here. Arizona lines up in the offset eye this time. Play action. He's there for the catch. He's dropped in the open field. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
He drops back. Gets the throw away. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
And they get him around the 23-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. Arizona comes out with an I formation. Looking to throw. Gets the pass off. It'll be 1st and goal. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Leinart hasn't missed yet. He needs to get the pass off. James was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From the 9-yard line. The defense sets up in the nickel. They hand it off. He makes a move, and he's brought down. James gains about 2 yards on the run. 3rd and goal situation here, the ball on the 7. The Vikings line up with a nickelback. He's brought down at the 7. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. It's 4th down. They'll line up the field goal unit, this one from 24 yards out. It's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. The kick is away. Allison from the 2. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Jackson is in the gun. 3 receivers wide this time. Looks for a man open. Brought down around the 37-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
They get about 7 yards on the pass and pick up a first down.
You can tell this defense is still thinking about the deep ball. They're playing back, they're playing off these receivers, and those short throws are going to be there until they make a change.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Let's roll, let's roll. Ready? Move up. Round 15. Watch the ball. Shot, shot. No, you do it,
He looks to throw on first down, looking for an open man. Completed. And they get him at the 43-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Let's head down to the field for the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Play fake. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 18-yard line. He found his tight end for a first down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big-body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
The Vikings use motion. Drops back. He's going to run. And he dropped him in the open field. So the quarterback scrambles for about 8 yards. The Vikings come out with the offset eye. Minnesota changing their play. Jackson looking to throw. Defender gets his hand on it. Berrien wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Nickel package on defense. Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. He brings it in. Touchdown. They get the score, but I'm thinking it might have been just a little too late.
Well, one of the problems was they got the score, but it took them a long time to get it. Now they have just a few precious seconds left in this one.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Well, there really is no chance for them to win this game if they can't find a way to recover this onside kick. The onside attempt. They recovered it. Onside kick recoveries don't get any bigger than that.
And that was exactly what this team had to have. Now they're in prime position to take control here late in the game.
Play action. Makes the catch. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 31. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Well, you never know what can happen in football, so I wouldn't be surprised by anything here. Either way, it should be exciting. Gets it off. It's picked off. That should wrap things up. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
First and 10. Ball on the 24. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. They line up at the 23. And there's the whistle. Our final score is the Cardinals 29, the Vikings 22.